You gotta love that view. But that's just the view from the garage. Today, just coming out. My boy Robbie just did his video on his Impala. Pretty much the progress that it's made throughout the years. And he just did his on his El Camino also. So I was like, yeah, it would be nice. Go back and find some old footage of it and just give you guys an update or see where it started from to where it is now. It's still a project, so it's not perfect by any means. It's not a show car. None of my cars are show cars, but it's just a fun little car, fun little street car to mess around in. But yeah, I went back through and I found or had a couple old cell phones with some pictures in there and some videos, just little short clips and stuff of the different stages the El Camino has been in. So I'll probably just put it through like a slideshow or something, just talk over it, or just throw up different pictures and everything. But I got this car, I want to say 2012. So I've had it for a little over 10 years now. I got it not running. It was, like I said, not running. It was still a solid car, you know, everything was there on it. Just needed to be replaced or updated. So I found the car on Craigslist. I think the guy originally had it posted for like $1,500, not running. And I was just looking, and I'd keep an eye on it every like week or so. He'd drop it about $100. Finally got down to like 1,000, and he was like $1,000 for us going to the crusher on Monday. I was like, I got 600. He was like, come and get it. So rented a trailer, went up, picked it up. When I got it, had a 283 in it, not running, and it was a 3-speed manual on the floor. I don't know if that's what sold me on it or not, but I was like, I thought it was a little different. You don't see too many manual G-bodies, but they're out there. Not as common, but they're out there. So I picked it up for 600. Got towed it home. Sat in my apartment parking lot for a while before I started getting letters on it. Finally found a guy to put a 350 in it. So had that 350 in it for a while. Rode it around. Started on some body work. I wouldn't say body work as much as sanding down all the surface rust and just spray rattle can and some primer on there. And eventually that turned into a Plasti Dip, the whole thing. So the whole thing was Plasti Dip black, real thin layers. So it sucked trying to get that off. But yeah, I think I had a Plasti Dip black and then gold accents because the PT was gold at the time and the Blazer was black. Tried to combine those two with the El Camino. So that's the color scheme I was originally going with. I didn't go with white until I think after I got the Camaro. But like I said, I had the first 350 in there. That ended up giving me problems, and I was debating. I was like, well, do I either sell the car or do I keep it and just buy a whole new crate motor? So obviously I kept it, put a brand new crate 350 in it with a TH350 transmission. So switched it to automatic. Wish I'd have kept the manual stuff, but switched to automatic and rode around with that for a few years. Then one day I think I was looking at going like a cow hood on it, so I found somebody on Marketplace selling a cow hood for like $40. Or no, it was the original hood, but I was going to do like the weld on or body filler on cow hood. I was driving, and all of a sudden the car just overheated. Popped the hood, cooling everywhere, and I just heard like this pinging from the sound or from the engine bay. So I didn't know what it was. Got the car towed home, pulled that 350 out, attempted to rebuild it. Couldn't quite get the timing or something right on it, so it sat for a while. And then finally I bought the house and had to get the car towed to the house. I was still messing with that 350, just couldn't figure out the timing, I guess. And then I was like, well, if I can't figure it out, I was going to LS swap. Ended up finding the LS on it. So yeah, I found the 5.3 off Marketplace. Pretty much just threw everything at it. Had the TH350 behind the 5.3. Then another buddy, he sold his El Camino, and he was going to LS swap it with the T5. And I was like, "You want to switch yours back to manual?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I bought that T5 off of him, and then had to figure out how to adapt the T5 to the 5.3. Got all that figured out. That's pretty much what the drivetrain is now, just the 5.3 with the T5 behind it. Had to order the new pedals and everything, so that's pretty much the setup on it now. And then I think when I was moving too, the week I was moving, I was actually painting the El Camino white. After the plasti dip, I painted it. It was like this primer gray color, which is supposed to be like that cement gray, like on the Toyotas and everything, but paint shop mixed it up, so it turned out a little more blue, kind of looked like primer, which gave me an excuse for the bad body work. But yeah, in between the time I was moving to the house, I was trying to paint it white, so I think I painted it, and then I moved some stuff, let it dry, and then the next day or two, had it towed to the house. So that's kind of where the white came from. Just wanted a different color, kind of match the house, match the Camaro. Then the PT followed, and now the Monty's white. So everybody keeps asking when I'm gonna do the Blazer. I don't know. I might bedliner it and tint that white. I don't know yet. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I've gone through, and when I was doing this, I bought it as a project just to teach myself on. So I did go through and did stuff like I undercoated the car in the parking lot of my old apartment, ripped out the interior, cleaned up the floor pan, coated that, carpet. Did everything but sound deadening on that, which I'll probably go back through, not anytime soon, maybe over the years, and start redoing stuff or fixing stuff that I kind of cut corners on with the El Camino. But for the most part, it runs, it drives, it's a fun little cruiser. Get anywhere I need to get with it. It's been pretty reliable so far with the 5.3 and the T5 setup. I know I keep saying I need the I need the windshield and a rear end. Once I do a rear end, it should get up and go just a little bit more, give a little more pep in the step. But for the most part, like I said, I'll throw in clips and pictures and stuff of what it looked like throughout the years to what it is now. But yeah, I just bought it as a project car, and it's been fun ever since. Learned a lot, and it's not perfect by any means. Like I said, it's not a show car. It still has a dent in the door, some runs in the paint. It's a project car. But like I said, it's been red, plasti dipped, that primer gray, now white. So I guess this is version 4. Probably down the line, I'll do version 5. I think I want to get a little bit larger wheels, and then maybe fix some body work and stuff. But for the most part, I'm happy with it. Like I said, it's pretty clean. Pretty simple build, nothing too fancy, just stock 5.3. Some shorty headers, T5 transmission, Champion radiator, Intrepid fans, US mag, Bandit wheels, 17-inch, 235, 45, 17 wheel or tires, power stop, drilled and slotted front brakes. What else? Like I said, I did go through, and before it was all tan interior with the bench seat. When I changed it to automatic, the shifter, it wouldn't allow me to have the seat moved up. I'm not the tallest guy, but I'd have to have the seat all the way back, which made it a little difficult to drive. That's why I went with the buckets. And then I attempted to fiberglass the dash. That messed up, so I just wrapped it and just this felt material. Eventually I'll take all that off and probably rewrap it, clean everything up, and have it look more complete in there. But for the most part, I'm happy with it. It's been a learning experience over the years. I did put the bed liner in it, and pretty much just learning how to do certain stuff if I don't know. Like I said, I look it up on YouTube or Google, ask around, ask some buddies, and it gave me a bunch of help with this build. So I know you guys have seen pretty much all the progress on the Monty. So you guys have seen all the work I've done on this, and haven't done it to the same level on the Elco that I did the Monty, but I've pretty much done everything that I've done on the Monty so far on the Elco. Like I said, I've done suspension, undercoating, everything but sound deadening. Did the paint, body. It's not the best, so, but it's just fun. I enjoy it. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick view on the Elco, or overview of the Elco. So I know, fairly new channel. Elco's pretty much in this same condition when I started the channel, so that's all you guys have seen is the Elco like this. And I decided, just why not show you the steps I've gone through to get it to this to its current state. So yeah, there it is. Just a nice simple video. Like I said, channel is growing. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed already. Let's keep it growing. Let's try to get to 1,000. I think early this year we'll be able to get it to that mark. But yeah, enjoy.